Hi everyone and welcome back to our Not So Human challenge. Ginevra just received a vampire cure from Vlad and she doesn't really know what to do with it quite yet, so she's doing a little seance with Guidry. Maybe that's going to be clearing her mind a little bit. But after the seance, I think that we kind of do have to talk to Guidry about everything because I'm not really sure if he knows about the cure quite yet. Did he see it? It's been a little second since I played this challenge last, sorry about that, but I also got a little bit sick. So if you can hear that, I'm sorry. And I also had 2 of my other series ending, so there was a lot going on, but we are back now and it is summer and another occult party, so it's a pretty big day ahead of us. But what is Guidry gonna be saying about our vampire cure? I mean, he seems quite excited about some good food and drinks. We do have 1 drink in our inventory. He kind of seems honestly quite excited about the idea, and I think that maybe he would be, because maybe that would make Ginevra be the person that he kind of fell in love with, because she definitely has changed quite a bit since they met, so maybe he does miss the old Ginevra. I know that I kind of do, so maybe he would advise her to just take the cure. If she has it, she just might as well. She's not really losing anything, well, besides being immortal, which to be fair is quite a lot. But I mean, if you're living like this forever, are you really even living? Which is really funny coming from a ghost. Honestly, she doesn't seem very impressed, although they seem to be having a pretty alright conversation. She's feeling quite confident, so I feel like Guidry is on board with the cure and he is slowly convincing her. That's even fixing up their friendship a little bit, because it was going down. Oh my god, are you even having drinks? Like, to celebrate the little occult party day? I absolutely love that. Are you trying to like prep her for drinking the cure? I think that that kind of might be happening. But speaking of drinking, she is thirsty and I did notice something. So while they're chatting, let me just show you. So if we go upstairs and look for Nancy, her bed is still here. It is claimed, but Nancy actually isn't in the house anymore. When Ginevra got thirsty, I was gonna have her drink from Nancy, and then I realized that her residence changed. She did live with us as like a roommate, but now she literally moved, funnily enough, also to Chestnut Ridge, just like Vlad. Maybe they're neighbors, but that is just crazy. She is still Ginevra's cuddle, don't get me wrong, nothing changed there, but that's crazy that they literally just barely started even talking in the last episode. Ginevra just barely started considering Nancy to be like a human being, not just a little snack, and now she just suddenly gave her so much more freedom that she can like move and everything. So that's an interesting development, because I don't think that Nancy would have been able to go by herself, so that must have been Ginevra's doing. She must have let her do that, because Nancy is still kind of under her spell and everything, so that wasn't her own decision. It's something that she definitely wanted, but Ginevra was the one approving it, so that's definitely something to look into. Maybe I should try to invite Nancy over. She's on her phone anyway, so I feel like she does want to invite her over. Nancy just arrived, but she is invisible. They are chatting, so I know that she's here, but I can't see her, so that's interesting. Yeah, she's supposed to be like right here. Nancy, hello. I didn't know you had occult abilities. Well, Ginevra gave up on that and went to look at Lillith, and I just caught Guidry chatting with her. I mean, he's not helping her because she needs to be cleaned and everything, but at least he's trying to be a relatively decent dad. But Ginevra is taking the lead in that and attempting to do something. What are you doing? Oh, you actually do want to clean her up, so you are doing something, even though you are like super thirsty. I don't know why Nancy is invisible. We need to take care of that. But if you do want to take care of something, I guess that you do need to take care of Lilith first. Oh, Guidry's sad. I think that he gets sad when he's around Lilith for way too long because he doesn't really want the child. Ginevra is also having that in the background, but it's not as intense as it is with Guidry. Maybe he's just feeling a little bit sad because he can't like hold his child properly and bond with her. I don't know. But as soon as they walked away, at least like 2 steps away, he's not so sad anymore. So that's an interesting situation. How's this gonna go? Oh my god, I think that she just peed on her. No way. Oh, she's being such a naughty child. Oh, there we go. I was so confused because I couldn't see her. But anyway, Nancy's still here and she's feeling kind of good. So let's do a little complimenting of her next. She already knows what's coming, so we might as well just get there. So let's just ask how you doing and everything. I mean, I see that you're still like a little bit upset. I don't think that she's really a fan of being back here, so maybe moving was the best choice for her, but she hates being here, I think. I mean, I'm not surprised. she's been through a lot in this house. Anyway, let's go down and chat with her. Oh my gosh, did you just bring Lillith here for that? I mean, that's okay, but I don't think that Lillith is too happy to be here. She's literally crying. I think that this is her first time out of her room, so she's just really confused at this area. But okay, let's try chatting with Nancy. She's still Ginevra's cattle, so it should be okay. She's still super scared though, so I don't think that she feels really comfortable around Ginevra, but alright, let's try to... Can I ask you? I can't really ask you politely for plasma. We're not on that level yet, but we could just compel you for a deep drink and you'll be okay with that, hopefully. But yeah, let's maybe put the baby away for that so she doesn't have to see all of that stuff happening. Let's see if this is gonna be okay. I mean, it should be. I don't really see a reason why Nancy would say no. I don't think that she literally physically can. So hopefully this is gonna be feeding Ginevra quite a bit. It doesn't look like it's too satisfying, but she kind of has to take what she can get because she can't really just be hunting Sims because then she puts herself in danger from other vampires. Oh my god, she just leveled up her vampire rank and she did just reach the top. She's a Grandmaster vampire now. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, we have a lot of powers to choose and I do have to choose 2 weaknesses, which absolutely sucks. But okay, let's take a little look. So I think that I looked at all of these before. So let's see the last tier. Influence emotions. I don't really care about that one. Mist form. How's that any different from bat form? Honestly, I don't really see that being any quicker. Beyond the herd. Social need doesn't decrease anymore. I don't really care for that one. Tamed thirst. Ooh. Okay, that is really good. She'll never drink from other Sims on her own when low on thirst. I think that that's a really good one to invest into, honestly. And this just makes the fun not decrease. I don't care for that one. We still have 14 points though. And I could give her like the perfect sun resistance, which still gives me 9 points. So let's see some other ones. Hygiene doesn't decrease anymore. What, at all? That would be kind of good because her hygiene drops quite quickly actually. You're stronger during the night. I feel like that would kind of make sense. You can put other Sims in a trance. She can already give them like hallucinations, so how's that different? Oh, might as well just to kind of enhance the hallucination bit, but I guess that we do have to choose a weakness now, which I'm not too happy about. She could have eternal sadness. Occasionally she gets really, really sad. I mean, she is realizing that she's kind of more and more doomed in this vampire form. I feel like maybe going for this would make sense because she is slowly getting that realization. This day phobia would just be too annoying. It's already too annoying, so I'm not gonna do that to myself. And she is getting this like sun resistance, so I feel like this is getting slightly better, so I don't really want to make those two like counteract each other. So let's do a little bit of cheating and just use this like sleep in the coffin all the time because she does that anyway, so I can take all of that no problem. I can't believe that she's like on top of being a vampire. That's actually crazy. She's literally more powerful than any other vampire, but she's still kind of worried because all other vampires seem to be keeping a really close eye on her and potentially hunting her down if she does something wrong, so she does have to still keep a low profile, so she's doing that with Nancy. Oh god. Hey Ginevra, you're so notorious that one of my friends has been asking for your number. I guess I want to see what you're offering, although I'm not too optimistic. Oh, Nancy's not feeling well. Maybe Ginevra did drink a little bit too much from her, so we kind of do have to be a little bit more careful around Nancy, but try to make her feel a little bit better. She is very uncomfortable, so I feel like that deep drink maybe was a little bit too deep. Okay, let's try to make her feel a little bit better for the occult party and tell her maybe that she's invited if she wants to. I don't really think that she wants to be in a room full of vampires and ghosts, but alright, we can still offer it and try to be nice. Oh, she's even offering her a drink. That's actually really nice. I don't know if she'll be trusting you enough to actually take a drink from you. Well, not from you, but take a drink from you to drink herself. Am I making any sense? You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Okay, she is trusting her enough. She's actually drinking it. Hopefully that's gonna make her feel better. And Vlad wants you to go over to his house. Did you see that Nancy left her house and then you're getting worried that Ginevra's gonna do something to her, so you're like trying to distract her? No, I swear that Nancy's actually safe here, but you can come over here. Well, you will later for the party anyway, so I'm gonna say no for now, but let's try to cheer Nancy up a little bit. I don't know if she'd really be up for chatting with Ginevra. It doesn't seem like it, although Ginevra is trying to be like weirdly friendly with Nancy, but Nancy just doesn't really know what to make of it because Ginevra did so many awful things to her, so it is just a bit of a weird situation. Let's see if we can maybe just like ask you how you're doing and everything. Let's see if you're doing okay though. No, you're stinking. Are you not doing okay? Oh, she's not doing well. Her plasma is low. Yeah, she definitely needs to recover. Okay, we're leaving Nancy alone. She doesn't need to like talk to her at all if she doesn't doesn't want to. I can also have you leave an offering for all of the plentiful urns that you have here, and hopefully you'll get a new skull. This collection is just so hard. I regret making that a rule, but I think that she did it. Okay, let's look for that person in the neighborhood. It's just so hard to spot them, honestly. Okay, there we go. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought. So do an introduction, and that actually wasn't a terrible interaction. Honestly, he even has like a positive thing with her, which is quite unusual because most people just by default have horrible impressions of her and everything. So let's try to play this smart and be super friendly before asking for sugar skull, because they don't usually like that when you ask immediately. Wait, this is going surprisingly really well. This is like the first time since she did become a vampire that she's having like a nice little chat with another human. She's really just starting to be more and more normal. That's really interesting. Well, is it maybe too soon to ask for a sugar skull? I'll try to ask. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe it is a little bit too soon, but let's give it a go anyway. So are you gonna give me one? Maybe two? Maybe three? Just make this easier. No? Oh, still nothing. No, but really, I can't believe that she's not messing this up and she's feeling confident. That's actually kind of crazy that she's just so okay chatting with a normal human being. And Thorn Bailey is the person that was asking for Ginevra's number. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, he's finally giving her that stupid skull that took so long that it's not even funny. And I think that it's actually one that she has already. So I'm so sick of him. Yeah, that took like 3 hours or something, and it's for a skull that she has. I'm honestly just tempted to kill him now just because that took so long and it led to nothing, but she's trying to be better, so we're not gonna do that. So this is your lucky day. Anyway, I did forget about the baby, and she's just been here crying and stinking in her crib, so let's take care of her and then we can invite everyone for the party. I did want to chat with Vlad before the party, so maybe I should invite him solo first, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to manage everything because we do have things to discuss about the cure. Oh, there he is talking to a person looking like this, so maybe you're just not leaving the best first impressions with people, but he's trying. Maybe having a human wife is making him change quite a bit. Oh, do we have to have a conversation here with the baby sleeping? Okay, whatever. Well, let's have a quick chat with Vlad, just see what does he think about the entire cure situation. We know what he said already, and he is kind of keen on Ginevra taking the cure, and honestly, she kind of is acting more and more human. For God's sake, she even gave her Cuddle so much freedom that she's barely even Cuddle, so it's not really a grandmaster behavior from her, so she might as well just drop it and try to live a normal life. It does seem like it's probably the best decision, safest for everyone, because obviously her being a vampire is not really doing her much favors. She's just being way too vicious, and being human is starting to feel like a nice idea. Oh, and it's almost Lilith's birthday. But anyway, before the party actually runs out, let's try to officially make one. So we'll have Vlad. Lilith could literally attend it, but I'm not gonna bother her with that. And Rio, who we don't really see, but apparently they're kind of like decent friends. I could invite this dude, although he's not really a cult, he's just a human, but I might as well. You're a vampire, and we don't hate each other anymore, so that's good. I know that she didn't like Ginevra at first, and everyone else, it's probably not gonna be super nice. Caleb doesn't really like you. I don't know that he'll really be willing to go to this party. Nancy will invite. Also, don't really know if she'll be like willing to come over, but if not, I'll make her because she still is your Cuddle, so she does have to listen. I mean, Father Winter I want to invite, but there's no way that he's coming over with that bar. And you can invite Thorn Bailey. I mean, he did ask for your number. He's not a cult, but it's kind of funny enough that I kind of want to try. So everyone should be here. Oh, and she changed into her party outfit. Let's go downstairs, just chat here, so we don't really all like gather into the baby's room. See, everyone's coming over here. There we go. We can all like celebrate and maybe do a little bit of dancing together. And while I am here, I forgot to contact the aliens today, so let's do that because she is still kind of interested in all of that. She's just not having any luck. Oh, but Father Winter even showed up, so let's try to like invite him to dance, invite everyone to do a little bit of dancing. It's actually like really working out. A lot of people are coming over, and we can invite Thorn Bailey to dance. I don't know how he deserved to be at this occult party, but alright, you like deception. I really thought that you you were like becoming a better person, but I'll take it. Everyone's kind of being super nice, excited about Thorn Bailey. Did Nancy come over though? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Oh, she did. She's somewhere around here. Oh, but she's looking so freaked out. She really does not want to enter this house, but I think I can help her out with that at least a little bit. I can protect her from the shadows and show her that we're actually being really nice to her. She wants to go home, but you kind of do have to be here, and I promise that it's gonna be worth it. Just try to stick through this for like a little bit. See, you're feeling much better, so let's go in together and maybe do like a little bit of dancing and everything. Everything's gonna be okay. Look at that, everyone dancing together. What a spread of characters. But I did notice that Ginevra is a little bit thirsty, so I want to go to Nancy and see if I can maybe ask for permission to drink plasma. No, nothing. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. I guess I'll just compel her for a deep drink again because she is really thirsty. Hopefully no one's gonna mind because she didn't ask for permission and she's doing that in front of everyone. That maybe is a bit of a odd decision. Okay, everyone's freaking out about the doll, so maybe they're not like looking at this situation. But Nancy, I'm gonna make this party super worth it for you. And okay, let's maybe just remove this doll because this is really just ruining everything. So let's just kick that out of the party. And Nancy, as a reward for being here and being a really good cuddle, I'm gonna bring back your humanity and freedom. Well, I did want to do this in front of everyone, so everyone sees that Ginevra is turning a new leaf, but I guess that she decided to do that in more of a private setting and offer Nancy some food. See, that's really nice. And she's not her cuddle, she's just her guest now. So although she did feed on her, she did also release her, and that really is a huge step, huge improvement. So let's try to also be a little bit nicer to Nancy. Maybe she'll be a little bit more willing to actually be your friend now because she wants to make it up to her. Although I think that leaving Nancy alone forever now would probably be better, so she manages to get over and forget everything and not be like constantly around her. But Ginevra really wants to make it up to her and be nice with Nancy, and maybe she's starting to feel a little bit lonely. Although she does have all these people around, she doesn't feel like most of them are her friend since she did become evil. She is slowly turning into what happened to Vlad, that she's just being so alone in this entire world because of the way that she is, and she doesn't really like that. It's just making her so tense. So she did decide that maybe the best decision for her would be to actually take this cure. So why don't you do this in front of everyone just to prove to all the vampires that you actually are not a threat to them anymore. So she is officially not a vampire anymore. She is fully back to being human, and everyone is noticing that. I think that everyone is kind of celebrating that, and it's official. She's just human again, and everything just feels so much clearer now. She wants to go thank Vlad, but now he's just a bit hesitant to like hug her and everything because she does smell like a human again, so he doesn't really want to accidentally bite her. It is kind of tempting, so fair enough, but she's feeling just so confident and she's happy that she did this. And she immediately went to go over to take care of her baby, feeling super happy and confident around her for once. I think that having her humanity back is making her into a better parent instantly, and she just looks so much happier than usual. Oh, and I just noticed that her scar is actually cured. Although that was completely unrelated to her being a vampire, I guess that cure really just cures everything. But she's just being such a sweet mother for the first time ever. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Since Lilith was born, she wasn't getting this much affection. She's about to be a toddler, and Ginevra is finally actually being quite sweet with her. Oh, and while she was up there, the party did end, so everyone left already. That's really unfortunate because I really wanted Lilith to have a nice birthday because she does need to age up today, but at least Father Winter was there for a little bit, so that's kind of fun to have Santa at your birthday. But Lilith just aged up into a toddler, with her mum being fully back and human and a lot more affectionate. What a wonderful birthday gift. But Lilith was an intense infant, and I think that, well, she is a combination of like ghost and vampire. She isn't really showing any vampire characteristics though, so she's definitely more on the ghost side. Maybe I do want to randomize. Oh, and she did just get fussy. I feel like I should keep it. It is really appropriate with the intense one. And she does want to cry, cause trouble, throw fits, and being noticed makes her happy. Well, that actually makes sense with her situation because both both of her parents did ignore her quite a bit when she was just born, but her mother is slowly coming back and gaining all of her like human senses back. So I feel like the situation's gonna get a lot better for her. But right now she is still quite a difficult child. But I guess let's go into Cass and give her a makeover. And I mean, before we do that, we definitely have to see Ginevra all human again and everything. Wow, that is just so weird. She looks so pretty and refreshed. I feel like she really needed this. I mean, everyone was trying to convince her that it was a good idea. She was a little bit unsure, but honestly, all of her actions were just being like human again. She just started acting more and more normal, so might as well just go back to being normal and live a normal life, because being a vampire was just not really offering her that many options. But now let's take a look at Lillith. Let me just change you into your like normal outfit so I don't do the makeover on the wrong one, and take everything off so I can just do everything without distractions. But oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's actually just so adorable. Her eyes stayed, her eyebrows are good, her hair, let me take a little look. What am I gonna do with that? I mean, the one that she got is really cute. I don't really have that many custom hairs for toddlers yet because I just haven't downloaded any. What did she have as an infant? She had like really short hair, so I'm not gonna give her anything long like this. It doesn't really make that much sense, does it? I feel like kind of going for the one that she just aged up with. It's weirdly really fitting for her. It looks really cute on her, really. So I'm gonna give her the same type of skin that Ginevra has, because that's like pretty much the only similarity that she has to her mother, honestly. And let me give you some eyelashes. The only thing I don't like about this skin when it comes to toddlers and infants is that it makes the eyelid look just so weird with the eyelashes. So I don't know if I'm really a fan of it, but it's fine. It's not like she's gonna be a toddler for like a really long time, so it doesn't really matter. So you have your like little eyebrow bit. I guess it's just gonna be staying that way. Oh my god, her eyes. Right, I have to fix that up. I was thinking like, oh, she still looks a little bit weird. Yeah, that's why. But she could have a little bit more like red cheeks, or did she actually have something super pale like that? I think that she maybe did. To be fair, her mother was a vampire when she was born, so she would probably be a little bit more pale than usual. So that makes sense. But I do have to give you your eyes back. So there we go. That's starting to look more like her. And now to dress her. I was dressing her more in like black and white, right? I forgot already. That's actually so bad. But I think that this top is pretty perfect for her. I don't even have to look at some other ones. So this is kind of the vibe at everything that I'm going to be dressing her in. I mean, I am feeling more of a white theme for like that ghosty direction. So I should gravitate more to that, not so much to black. I did give her a couple of outfits because I just couldn't resist it. But you see the look that I'm going for. So that is a little Lillith. Wait, let me just check something. Oh my god, she does have pointy ears. I don't know why, because I don't think that Ginevra has them and Guidry definitely doesn't. So that's a really interesting quirk. I guess it's really fitting. So let me know, what do you think of her? I think that she's still quite scary, but also really cute. And I love that she's fussy, but hopefully she's not going to be too difficult to deal with, especially now when Ginevra will hopefully start trying a little bit more. So here they are in game having a cute little hug. So things are already starting to look pretty good. And Guidry sent some money for the birthday apparently, which is good because we need a lot of toddler stuff. And although things do seem pretty good now, and this change really seems to be quite positive, Ginevra is a little bit worried. Maybe she did rush into things and she is realizing, oh no, I'm mortal now. This really just changed everything. I do feel great. I'm really confident and things just seem so real now. I was just so detached from reality. But now that I am back, I am realizing that I'm not going to be here forever anymore. So I will maybe just have her go write a short story, because maybe writing things down will make everything a little bit more easy to understand. So she's gonna write her second ever book, The Midnight Saga, about how it all started, how she learned about vampires all the way to becoming one and becoming such a vicious vampire and such a powerful vampire, and then how I guess all of it ended. Maybe writing all of it down will have her maybe see if any of it makes sense, or if she maybe wants to go back. Hopefully not. Oh, and Lillith just learned that she is aggressive. No wonder in this kind of household she's just such a confused little mess. But I'm gonna have Ginevra write her book, see if she maybe regrets her decision. Hopefully not, because I don't think that there's really a way to go back, because there is no way that Vlad would turn her back again, and other vampires know what she was like, so I don't think that there is a way of going back. So I hope that she doesn't regret it, but put it all in writing. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit easier to comprehend. But if you want to see how she deals with being human again, and if she's gonna be coming to terms with it, click right here for the next episode. And if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there!